Hello, I'm Jack Madeley.
And I'm Chloe Madeley.
And this is Big Brother's Big Mouth.
Big Mouth.
Joining us tonight in the studio, we have writer and broadcaster Paul Morley.
We have the blue-blooded Lady Victoria Hervey.
And we could think of no better bunch of people to help see us off than this lot. It's the studio audience! Remember, this show is all about what them in there do and what you out there think. So get in touch by phoning us, texting us, or emailing us your eyepieces and messages via the website.
Tonight, 2 housemates were evicted, so 6 housemates remain. It's the final countdown.
I want to go so much more now than I ever did before.
I just don't think this time I'll be that lucky to survive.
The 11th and 12th housemates to be evicted are Tracy and Cara Louise.
Congratulations, John. Thank you.
Been a long time, man.
Are you ready?
Go where 10 housemates have been before. Hey, Paul.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Good. Are you shocked at the 2 housemates that have left tonight?
Well, no. It was going to be very difficult to be shocked, really, wasn't it? Because it was always going to be Cara, and I guess it was just a fine line about who was going to be the other one.
Yeah. Are you shocked that Tracy went instead of Jonty? She got a lot more of the vote.
Bloody relieved, actually.
Me too.
I mean, you have a kind of loyalty, in a way, to those that arrived first for old traditional reasons, you know. But on the other hand, anyone that reduces their kind of entire vocabulary to about 67 words is going to be, you know, really annoying.
Yeah, she looked difficult in that interview with Davina.
Well, she's stubborn. I mean, there's been a lot of representations of evil in the house, going from the obvious, the overt of Charlie and Nikki, to the covert of the twins, who are, in fact, the devil. But I think... But no, they are the devil. But Tracy has represented evil consistently for a few weeks now, and it's been getting more and more annoying, so I'm absolutely hugely relieved she's finally gone.
Yeah, I'm relieved she's gone. What about you? Are you surprised that they went?
I thought Tracy could have maybe stayed a little bit longer, but I think it was kind of obvious who was going to... But I like the twins.
Tracy thought she was going to stay a lot longer. I think Tracy thought she was going to win.
Yeah.
She always had that consistent smug look, that kind of default position she had, which was like, I'm going to win.
But I think people...
So in that sense, it's really great that she's gone.
People
you know?
kind of...
Although
I think by the end, though.
Do you think we've seen all
Yeah,
we
I
could see of
think
Tracy?
you've sort of seen all of it, and it kind of got to a stage where it was sort of like nothing else was going to happen after another week.
Yeah, I agree. Jack?
Guys, what do you think? You think Tracy's time had run out in there? Was it obvious she was going to go?
All 3 of them were boring, so I didn't care who went.
Boring? Even Tracy thought Tracy was boring?
Yeah, man.
Boring, really?
Yeah. All the catchphrases that
Even more so than Jonty?
Yeah. So.
No, love Jonty. Yeah. Tracy's pink hair was getting on my nerves. And Cara was the boringest housemate
Your pink
ever.
shirt's getting on my nerves, mate. What do you think?
I don't know. Tracy, she acted like a child, and she looked like Sean Bean in a pink wig. And she was funny at the beginning, and then she just went all nasty. And you got to keep Jonty in anyway because you know he's just amazing.
Did any of you actually want Tracy to stay in there? Does anyone a big fan? You over there. Hello. What do you think?
We all lost Tracy, and she should have stayed in. I believe that she should have stayed in the final. There's no way she should have went. How can people vote Jonty over her? Come on.
Oh, well, Jonty's nice. Jonty's sweet. Tracy got a bit aggressive. You know?
Why do we think that the house didn't warm to the new housemates? What was it about them?
basically because they come in too late.
Yeah.
Everybody began to like the new housemates, and when the new lot come in, they didn't really take to them.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably what it is.
It's always difficult them coming late into the programme, but I think with Jonty Fart Pants, I think with him he's got the nerdy qualities of Eugene, and he's very humorous, and I think it'll be great to see someone come in so late and actually reach the final.
Yeah, I think it's good. Have we started to warm to Jonty? Do we like him now? I love it.
I wanted Jonty and Carl Louise to go. They were totally cold characters, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The only thing warm about Jonty was his underpants where he passed wind too much. That's about it.
Oh, no, I like Jonty. Did you?
Yeah, I did. Well, he's all right, but this week the public have made the right choice. Yeah, in the first amount of week. Sorry, I'll say it again.
Go.
The first time in weeks. Yeah, the public can make the right choice.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think I'm glad
You guys
Tracy
are
went.
fans of Jonty. What about you?
Big fan of Jonty. I think Jonty adds something unique. He's such a, he's so unloved in the real world. I think it's great. I think the British public need to show some love to Jonty. You know, get behind him. Get behind him.
Inspirational speech. We've had an email in. Sorry for kicking you there. We've had an email in from Dean in Liverpool. He says, "I'm glad Jonty was kept in the house. He's bloody hilarious. No one can say that when he laughs, it doesn't make you laugh." Is that right? Paul, what do you reckon?
Well, I think Cara certainly was genetically engineered to be the worst housemate ever, and Jonty, in a way, has been genetically engineered to be the kind of housemate who comes in late that you want to see go into the last three. There's something quite kind of calculated about it all. In fact, there's been something calculated about a lot of the Big Brother housemates to an extent that you sometimes think that it's almost like kind of a Bobby Ewing dream sequence that maybe Leslie's having. But on the last day, they're all going to wake up and realise it was a dream sequence. It just seems too calculated. And he, to me, seems too calculated. So I've never warmed to him. And even though I loathe Tracy because he's the, kind of lieutenant to the devil that is the twins, I would have been quite happy to see Jonty go.
Lady Victoria. Oh, you
I
sound
like
posh
the
saying
twins.
it.
I think the
What do
twins
you
are getting
think?
a lot.
Yeah, but then you like the devil.
I don't like the devil. I am.
You're a
like the
devil
devil too.
worshipper.
No. How did you know that? No.
Are we
pleased with the final group, everyone? Does everyone want someone in there that's gone?
Shawnee should be. I think Shawnee should definitely be there. Shawnee should be in that final six.
Why Shawnee? What do you guys like about Shawnee?
Shawnee's absolutely brilliant. He was so funny. Brilliant.
Really? I thought it was a bit boring, personally.
No, I thought all his practical jokes, especially with Jerry and the teddy bear, is just brilliant. He wanted to have fun, definitely.
might as well get out of the way and done with. Davina alluded to it, but next week Big Brother's going to be a little bit cruel and let all the housemates believe that there's going to be a midweek eviction. They're going to tell them they've all been nominated, but it's actually not going to happen. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a little bit cruel as Big Brother just toying with the housemates in the final week?
No way.
No, I think that's good that Big Brother's toying with them, because at the end of the day they're going to be so happy, aren't they, going on to the last week, and they're going to be relaxed, and then they're going to think it's all over, and then Big Brother's going to come in and say, mess with their heads again. I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant.
So it's going to cause a lot of division. What do you think?
I think it's going to be great to put something in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we've lost a lot of the most antagonistic characters, I think, now. I think the only one in there is Carol. Are there any big sort of, antagonistic people left in there, do you think? Is anyone going to cause a lot of trouble? Ziggy!
Ziggy.
Oh, no.
Well, the final week, none of them are really going to care with the final week and the finishing line approaching. They're all going to just enjoy the final week. So Big Brother can be as cruel as they like. It doesn't matter.
Who do we think they'll nominate? Does anyone?
Carol.
Carol? Why Carol?
Definitely Carol. I think that over the week she's, had this mum role, which has become a pain now. It's like they've all gone there to have a bit of fun. Last week they want to let their hair down, have a laugh, not give a hoot about the bloody piccalilli. Just forget it and enjoy themselves.
Yeah, who do you want to see win?
Guys, shush. So Carol, do you think Carol is still antagonistic? Do you think is she actually really going to cause any more trouble? I mean, they're going to have a little bit of food left over this week, and surely that's the only reason she caused any crap to begin with. No?
Yeah, I think Carol will cause more controversy because with that shopping list, that bloody shopping list.
Well, look, when housemates were asked to rank their favourite video messaging item on TV, this came sixth. It's the eyepiece.
Basically, I want Jonty to go because he's such a twat with all his little puppets. I want him to go and Brian or the twins to win. See ya. Bye.
Opting to be treated as the twins, all day, merely makes up and grins. Yet, Grinning is far better than quarrelling, for it could one day lead to a possible wedding.
Carol's gonna go because all she does is clean up and moan about the food all the time. She's gotta go.
Okay, so where shall we begin? I think that Brian is the game plan. But the twins are so sexy!
Remember that we're into the final week and we want to hear all your thoughts and who you want to win. So send your messages to the mouthpiece and your videos to the eyepiece via our website or directly from your mobile phone by texting them to 07730 444 400. Text costs your standard network MMS rate.
Time for a quick break now, but we will see you again in a few minutes. Still with us are the intellectually delightful. It's Paul Morley. The very well-to-do Lady Victoria Hervey. And of course, the studio audience.
Now it's time for Toy Story 2, when Jonty met Munkety Tunkety and the other one.
The following film contains scenes of a violent and sexual nature which some viewers may find disturbing.
Where did I meet Jonty? Well, at the time, I was a bit of a big deal on the fetish scene. People knew me. I even did an adult film. I was pretty big time. After that, I set up my own webcam site called baboonstation.com, and that's where I met Jonty. He logged on, and we got into some stuff, you know? And we thought Big Brother would further my fan base. I thought I had it all worked out, but then I saw it. Was I intimidated by it? No way. With a tool like that, we'll be a marketing dream. We're going to be the Michael Jackson bubbles of the adult film industry now for sure. I won't kiss him though, too personal.
I am the bear with no name. I have no identity, no past, only a future that is yet to be written. All I remember is waking up floating face down. I had no memory. Who was I? Where did I come from? And why was I wearing this ridiculous jumper? I couldn't get a bank account, passport, or even a fucking video membership. Someone had trained me to beat the living shit out of people. I went on the run. Thank God I met Jonty when I did. He persuaded me to come with him and hide out in the Big Brother house. What does the future hold for me? I ask myself that question every day. I am the bear with no name.
Been trawling the internet day in and day out to see what the forums are saying about Big Brother.
Actually, that's not exactly strictly true, is it, Jack?
Not exactly. We've had this immensely cool guy here doing it. You're so cool. You are so cool.
OK, we've called this discussion the Fantastic Forum.
So, let's have the first topic. What's Carol's problem? Paul, what is Carol's problem?
Oh, God, being alive, I think. I mean, in a sense, the whole inability of her to be able to cope with the whole very nature of being in there. I mean, she's obviously going with some kind of plan, some system that maybe will, eventually kind of end up as some kind of research paper or something. It's like she's researching human behaviour, but she's been extraordinarily incompetent at really dealing with it, a day-to-day nature. And the whole, the decision she's made to dominate the kitchen leads to unbelievable problems for her,
Is she just an adult in a house full of kids?
I think that's what it is. I mean, she's obviously, like, when she first went in and she was, by far the oldest one. I mean, compared to the twins, there's going to be probably a lot more people voting for the twins, I imagine, the audience, than rather somebody her age who's going to be boring. I mean, obviously
can I just say, as someone, in approximately not that far off Carol's age, I don't think that's the problem. I think what often happens when whoever does put up older people in the house, they tend to, like Jonty, they tend to go for the eccentrics slightly. If I could just put my hand up, if maybe they could start putting in people who are slightly more kind of competent at living. Because I think a lot of people of a certain age watch Big Brother, and it's offensive in a way to be always greeted with the idea that we're retarded.
Yeah, but I think it's like living in a dormitory, it's like being
OK, what does the audience think? Do you think Carol would have benefited a lot more if, say, Jonathan and Leslie would have stayed in the house? Do you think that she would have kind of had more fun with them as adults?
Probably, yeah, because everyone else is just having fun. They're all
Yeah.
young, so she ain't got no one to talk to. Apart from Tracy's gone now, so...
Do you think she's just going to get bored?
Yeah, man, she's going to get bored.
Do you think there's a chance Carol could win it at all?
I think she just wanted Ziggy and Chanel got there first. And now she's just frustrated watching this, you know, bloke walk around and she can't have him. I think
Are we Carol fans in here? Do we like her? No? Why don't you like her?
Well, she's really controlling over everybody else. Just because she's older, she seems to have taken it on herself to be the mother of the house when they haven't actually asked for her to do that.
Yeah.
And she's stopping all the fun.
She's had to define her role, hasn't she? She's found it really difficult. Obviously, I think being older and just being different. She's found it
Being the
difficult.
mum and not the hot girl.
She's trying to define her role by being, and that's how she does it. By
Could I just say, you know, by implication, they do ask her to do it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because they do ask her to do it. Because I mean, there's a world where I would have really loved to see her not do it. Because their sheer inability to be able to cope with the day-to-day factor of living would be
Okay,
wonderful.
wait. We've got a new topic, and it might even be better. So, new topic.
That's quite good.
Brian, Ziggy, and Liam, are they nasty, nasty people?
Oh, they're not that bad. What do you think over here, good sir?
No, they're not nasty people. They're lads having a good time in there. Ziggy's had a good time with Chanel. Brian would like to have a good time with Amanda. And Liam's had a pretty good time as well. And they're all going to have a bloody good time when they come out.
But am I the only person? Am I the only person who finds Liam a little bit catty at the moment? Is he not getting a little bit? Well, you don't like Ziggy.
I don't like Ziggy because he played Chanel and he kind of did the mental abuse thing with her, and she was
Mental abuse?
Yeah, she was such a wimp. Yeah, it was. He kind of like he dumped her, then he took her back, and she would like be roped in all the time. She was a total psycho.
Right, next topic, please. Look, Chloe, maybe you should ask this.
I mean, you know what? Even though he's been a bit mean of late, I still think he's kind of hot. I prefer Ziggy, personally. Don't boo.
I quite like Ziggy as well.
So, would you date Liam?
Yeah.
Why?
Lady V,
Just
would
because
you
he's
date Liam?
quite good looking.
He's got the money as well.
I think he's cute, but I don't think his personality kind of
Who do
stands
you
out
prefer?
enough. I mean, there's not really anyone I would date personally.
Not even
What about
Jonty?
Jonty? Yeah.
But
Jonty?
how about not really. I kind of like guys in more
Have you not
hair.
seen him naked?
I tried not to look, but I usually go with guys that.
Okay, ladies, 3 ladies here. Guys, which of one of the boys would you date? Are you going to say Brian?
I am.
I knew you would.
I think
Why?
he's really cute. He's really cute and so innocent. He's really got no game. He's just being himself.
Do you want to teach him? The stupid bloody washing machine. It's been hidden in the garden. They're still washing their clothes in the bath.
It's absolutely crazy. I cannot believe that they have been in there as long as they have been in there and they haven't searched the house thoroughly enough to find a washing machine.
I know, it's
I can't
ridiculous.
believe that Big Brother hasn't made more of it. They should have done something to make something of
Don't you think the
it.
housemates are just being lazy, though, that they haven't found
left
it?
little clues for Brian to find. It'd be so exciting.
He would have ended up on the outside of the house, like in Chiswick, like, where? Okay, anyway, that was mean. I like Brian. Okay, new topic. Jack?
Okay, thanks, Chloe. Why does Brian think he and Amanda will get it on in the outside world? Do we think are they a realistic couple? Do you think, or is it just for show?
I think they're just messing about in there a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Brian, she likes the attention. Amanda likes the attention, so she's going to play him along a little bit. She's told him, no, I don't want nothing to do with you, but yet she still lays her and, like, lavishes in his attention. Yeah, a little bit.
Brian's totally infatuated with her. He's totally infatuated with her.
Paul, what do you think?
Well, I think there's been many people in there that on the outside world would never have met in ordinary life, which has been one of the fascinating things about it, you know. But I think absolutely, I mean, you know, it's part of the fact that the twins are the devil. And if I could just confirm that they're devil, they speak in forked tongues, which is also fascinating, yeah.
They kind of sound like chipmunks.
Lady V, do you think they make a cute couple?
Well, on the outside, but the thing is, you know, it's so different once they come out and they're surrounded by all their own friends, and it's a completely different thing. I mean, just it's very, you know, very kind of when they're in there, they're like, we'll meet up, but once they're on the outside, it's very different.
Right, let's take a look at some exclusive unseen footage from the house and see how they're coping without Tracy and Cara Louise.
You know, and I'm glad there's no nominations because it's balanced then.
Well, I'm assuming there are no nominations.
Well, let's hope there are.
You don't think they would be? Well, it'd be very silly because it's such
Let's just refuse to do it.
Shall we?
You might be noticed last week there's no feelings on that. Good.
Yeah.
You know? No one here wants to do them.
No.
They're crap.
Still stand just because we...
Well, it's very difficult with
I still stand
well,
by
there's
what
almost
I said.
nobody here, really.
I
now,
just didn't
so-
mean to hurt her as much as what I
Ziggy's saying that if there are nominations next week, he's not going to be taking part, which I think is a bit pathetic because you go into Big Brother, you have to abide by the rules. Do you think that they're just kind of getting really stubborn now because it's in the last week?
I think some of them are, and they're trying to sort of be fair on each other, I think. Yeah.
Yeah? As a whole, are we looking forward to the last week? Do we think it's going to be a good one?
Oh, definitely, it's going to be, yeah.
Yeah, why? Why do you think it's going to be good?
I think 'cause there's so many left in there, so you're not really sure who's going to win, and it's such a tight between Brian and the twins, I think, that you're not sure what one's going to win.
Yeah, who do we think will win?
I
think bloody
think it's a dead heat between Brian and Jonty at the moment. Paul, who do you reckon's going to win?
Well, in a funny sort of way, I mean, it will be an exciting last week. Absolutely, it will be an exciting last week because, for God's sake, we've lived long enough with them, so it better be.
Who do you think? Quick.
I think the twins, because the reason I want the twins is because then I want them to argue amongst themselves who actually will be the winner.
Well, thank you very much. Right, that's our final one, I'm afraid. We've had an absolutely amazing time. A big thanks to all our guests, Paul Morley, Lady Victoria Harvey, and of course the lovely studio audience.
Decide. Phone 090 11 21 22.
For Amanda and Sam to win, add 24. For Brian to win, add 16. For Carol to win, add 02. For Jonty to win, add 21. For Liam to win, add 18. For Ziggy to win, add 12.
At least 10 pence from each call will be donated to charity, details of which can be found at channel4.com/Big Brother.